So I think one of the important factors that really inspires my work is just the idea that there are so many people with diseases such as uveal melanoma out there that don't have very good options for treatment. And there's always kind of a problem to be solved in that case, a scientific problem. But I think that what the whole goal is, we need to keep in mind that what we're trying to do is actually help people who really have no other options. It's such a devastating disease. The primary tumor can be treated fairly successfully. Many patients can receive radiotherapy and or have an enucleation and have the tumor removed. But for the 50% of patients that actually end up having metastatic disease, once those metastases are identified, they basically have a 6 to 12 month period until they will actually succumb to the disease. To have to, not know whether or not you're going to develop metastatic disease can be extremely stressful in the patients. So it would just be absolutely wonderful if we could help them in any possible way. So the discovery that we have actually made is that there are a type of rare eye tumors known as uveal melanoma tumors. And so the idea is to try to address those. So one thing that makes our approach fairly innovative is that we're using a gene therapy approach, which isn't typically used to treat many types of cancers. And that's generally because many cancers have mutations that are all over the place. You'll have one here, one there, and several different genes, or one particular mutation isn't actually really driving the formation of that tumor. Our approach is unique in the sense that we're actually using the genetics of the uveal melanoma tumor, which are very defined. Those genetics are, there's basically one mutation in a set of driver genes, and these driver genes tend to make that tumor basically addicted to that oncogenic signaling that makes that tumor grow and proliferate. And so if we can shut off those oncogenic driver signaling pathways, the idea is that we can do that genetically without causing toxicity to the rest of the cells that don't have that mutation. So the Harrington Discovery Institute has been absolutely instrumental in helping us to advance our work. Not only have they provided a small amount of seed funding for us to complete some of the experiments, but they have put together an entire team to help us move all the way through the drug development process to the point that it makes it much more likely that we could eventually reach patients if we're successful.